What's good, man? It's your boy Cash. Welcome to the Cash Money Dream Podcast. We here, man. We not going nowhere. Today is a good day. We back in the studios. It was a lot going over the weekend. We had a lot of things going on in Vegas. Shout out to the blog. The website's up. So listen, no more excuses. The website's up. You can go there, get our clips. You can go there and get information for events coming up from Miami to Las Vegas. We might even do some things locally here. I'm against it because the business is not good here, unfortunately. It's better to go to another city. Another thing, too, is shout out to everybody who's following us on TikTok. We get a lot of messages. Also on Instagram, we get a lot of messages. But the website's up, cashmoneydreams.com, right? I'm saying that right, Ramin?
Cashmoneydreams.com. That is correct.
Okay, we back in the building.
Entertainment.
But today's a good day. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that we need to talk about. I want to talk about this thing on Steve Harvey. There's a video we're going to be bringing up. We're going to also be talking about a video about something when it comes to the DNA and why it should be mandatory. Because it's some crazy things going on that people keep.
You're talking about the testing, like the paternity test?
Yeah.
Or DNA test for children?
Yeah, because there's a lot of women out here and men who go around having babies and they find out actually, it couldn't happen for a woman, right? A woman's going to know. Unless she's having a lot of different partners. She's not going to know the baby father.
Yeah, a lot of times they don't. She's such a big 304 that she doesn't know. She knows the child's hers because it has to be if it came out of her, but she doesn't always know who the father is, unfortunately.
I guess it just comes down to the men, right? So we got a video that's going to basically get into a conversation that I think is very important for America, because I can't speak for other countries, but I can speak for America. And it comes down to the gateway to sex. And it comes down to men that have to make better decisions who they get into bed with. Now, if you just want to have sex, if you just want to bang her back out, if y'all just being hoes together, cool. Use protection and do everything necessary so neither one of you are stuck into a position that you don't want to be in. Right now, shout out to everybody. I'm getting messages in right now. Shout out to all our subscribers and followers. Hey, guess what? YouTube, like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. We here. We not going nowhere. It's your boy Cash. So, Ramin, what video can we start with today? What do you recommend? I don't care. What segment? I'm going to eat this shit up because I don't care right now.
I think we should just start with the Steve Harvey one you just mentioned.
Okay.
Let's just go right into that one and see, what the latest news on this man is.
I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be a boxing match because I think I'm going to say this again, and I've been saying this. I think Steve Harvey is a very talented guy. I think he's very successful. He's that 1-2%, probably even less for black people. He's a unicorn. But you could be a unicorn. You could be a very successful multimillionaire or a 100-millionaire or even a billionaire and still be a simp. And I think the things he tells men are the reason why our communities are still shooken. And he puts women on a pedestal as if all women are special, where they don't have to put the work in, where they don't have to work to achieve just like a man. The world's different. We are in a new world. So let's watch this real quick and let's get into it. Like I said, it's going to be a boxing match for sure. Let's go.
All right, here we go with the first video.
Here's why you should never listen to men like Steve Harvey. A lot of older men think that just because they're older means they're more knowledgeable on everything. You could just be an old idiot. Steve Harvey is in the news now because his wife was cheating on him with her bodyguard and their private chef, but he was the same one coming on here telling us that these young boys that we don't know what we were talking about, that we just need to provide for a woman.
These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? What do your bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children?
Well, these young boys tend to know a little something, right? Because we're not getting cheated on by our wife that we're providing for with our private chef and our bodyguard. This is what happened with Steve Harvey. He just assumed that because he's older, he understands everything. This is a new dating culture. This is a new dating market. Don't just assume just because you're older, you're smarter.
All right. Well, it looks like Steve Harvey has given a lot of advice when it's come to dating, relationships, marriage, things like this over the years. But ironically, it didn't work out too well for him, or it's not working out too well for him in his own marriage. Tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
You stupid.
I mean, listen. This gentleman's right. Okay, the dating market is changed for men and women. Okay, women are not getting what they want. Men are not getting what they want, and there's an issue. And a lot of older men, like Steve Harvey, think they can control the situation because they're stuck in their old traditional ways where they have to simp for a woman. It used to be a time where that woman was a virgin or she had less than 2 bodies and a lot of men was chasing her and she was worth the chase. She was worth the chase. Yes, she was. You think these women worth the chase today?
You stupid.
It's not looking like it.
Do you truly think these women worth the chase? Think about it. Even the women say this. It's funny that women would not want to be knocked by how men assess them, but as soon as it's a brother, it's a father, it's someone they love, they up in protection, trying to prevent them from getting with 304s.
You stupid.
Steve Harvey, man, he's a simp.
Stop it. Get some help.
And this man needs to sit down and stop speaking for Americans when it comes to relationships. He's the bad coach, period. I don't care how successful he wrote a book or how successful producers took his movie. Y'all living in a delusion because in black communities, it's probably a 90% failure rate when it comes to dating. 90%. And in dating communities, as far as all Americans, it's like 65 to 70% failure rate. What the hell are these rich people talking about? They're not telling you the facts. The problem is this, guys, and I'm going to say this very quickly. First, you should not be crying like this. You should be a man. You should get to work. You should be building yourself. You shouldn't be chasing women because women chase men. And if this delusion that it's the other way around, it's because the system has told men to chase women. Now, is a woman worth the chase? Don't get me twisted. Yes, if she has value. If she comes to the table and she presents herself with a family, she presents herself with a name, she presents herself with what I want to call it, virtuality. Is it where she's almost like if she a virgin? Now, can you get a virgin today? Yes. Is that something that men look for? Not all men. Okay. But we don't want a woman with 15, 20 bodies. We don't want a woman with 10 bodies. And you guys need to be in the comments. You guys need to be saying this shit. Stop being afraid. Speak up. Tell the truth. How many bodies would you accept? Write it in the comments. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
Well,
right?
a lot of the simps have been kind of expressing that without us asking by saying the body count doesn't matter. Unlimited is the requirement.
The problem is with these guys who say these things these are not only simps, but they captain simps. And the reason why they say this because they don't have options. They have they have community vagina. They are getting the same woman at your local Starbucks. That's the problem. You're not getting high value or you're not getting quality women because quality women don't even see you. You are invisible. Most men are invisible.
Well, they think sharing is caring, so they like
Well,
to
share
share.
as much you
They
want.
like to share their woman.
Share as much as you want.
stupid.
I'm not sharing. And I'm women who know me and personally know me, they know I operate like this. Hell no. Why would I want to know that the girl's been banged by the promoter?
They're Care Bears. They're Care Bears. They like sharing.
The girl's been banged by the promoter. No.
Bruh.
She's been banged by the security guard at the front door. No.
He belongs to the streets.
She's been banged by the guy selling tacos.
He belongs to the streets.
No. The nigga who's selling barbecue chicken outside the strip club, he smashed too?
He belongs to the streets.
No. Oh my gosh, she even fucked the trainer?
He belongs to the streets.
She fucked the motherfucking mascot for the football team.
He belongs to the streets.
No. Why the fuck would I want to court a woman like that? What is wrong with you men? Steve Harvey has fucked the game up when it comes to dating. And the reason why is because men like this who getting cheated on by their wives and you make $100 million. I want you guys to listen to this very quickly. The man makes a lot of money and this woman still thinks she has, how can I say this? She still thinks she has the power to go out, fuck a man that's lesser. Okay? That tells you he has no control in his relationship and never have. He's simping to the woman. And like I said, if this is true, and it seemed like it is, you have to separate yourself and make sure she gets nothing. Fight her for everything and walk away. Bro, you don't give her nothing. You leave her where she stands. You know what I mean? You can't. And it's not going to happen because from what I'm hearing that he don't have a prenup. So she might take 50, 60 million from this guy.
Yeah, he's against prenups because he thinks it's offensive and disrespectful because you shouldn't have a plan B is what he says. He said you should only have a plan A. What? If it doesn't work out, you were never really all in to begin with. That's how he views it.
Listen, man, all men should have a prenup. All men should secure, let me say this again. All men should have a prenup. All men should secure their bag. All men should take care of their financial positions in life. And if you're coming to the table where you're a millionaire or a strong six-figure earner, I don't care if you make $85,000 a year. You're doing better than some men, and you're doing better than the average woman. This is a fact. Stop looking at social media. It's a lie. Only 2 to 3% of women are only getting money. And we're not even going to get into the true statistics of how many women created a wealth by using a man. It's a high number. All these women that you sit on these thrones took their money from a man by divorcing him because that was the plan from day one. These women go into the marriages already planning to exit. They go into the marriages already planning to exit. This is an issue. And Steve Harvey has put you guys in a position because, listen, I understand when you see a guy that's worth 150, he pulling up in a Lamborghini or a Phantom, you want to be inspired by him. You want to copy and mimic. But let me tell you something. That's what not men do. You're not Julius Caesar. He had ambitions. He wasn't a wealthy man when he was in Rome. His family was on the other side of the enemy, and they lost the war. He had to go into the military, figure a way to build his rank up so he can be respected. And once he got respected, he wasn't still rich. There was 2 other guys who had more power than him. So what he did was he brought them all together and he became consul. And then he went around conquering. Men have to position themselves. Stop listening to weak men. I don't care how much money they got because the richest men sometimes can be the biggest simp. And we will speak on this subject again. I just think men need to understand. Be a man, bro. Stop letting these weak individual people control your narrative and stop simping for women. Trust me. I don't care you make 50K, 60K, 80K, 100,000, or you a millionaire. Once you have the confidence of a man, a woman will follow. You do not have to chase a woman. Trust me. These women will look at you and they will follow. It's that simple. Build yourself and you will see, once you're on that mountain, how many options you truly get. Period. It's not the same. Sex dating for a man is not the same for a woman. The more a woman dates, the negative she takes. The more dick she gets, the worse it is for her. It's just the way it is. Y'all women don't want to comprehend this. I'm sorry. I didn't make this rule. Talk to God. It's just the way it is. You can't go out here, be out here sleeping with 20, 30, 40, 50 men and thinking it's a positive motherfucking message. Now,
You stupid.
a man who sleeps with 20, 30, 40 women, he had to build himself to do that. It's not easy to go out here and get pussy. It's not. Maybe community pussy, the girl who's sitting on the corner selling herself for $250, that's easy. But we ain't talking about those quality women. We talking about women who actually have a mind, who speak for themselves and can tell you no. Those women who actually, some of these women make 80K, 100K. These dudes ain't getting these women. Trust me. These women mostly look down upon a man. They look high up. So if you a guy and you sleeping with 5, 6 women, they all in that category making 60K, 100K, bro, you a captain. Trust me, you a captain. You got them in a rotation, you a captain. I was just watching a video, I'm going to get off this subject, about a girl talking about she keeps 5, 6 men in a rotation. That's crazy.
He belongs to the streets.
That's disgusting. What man's going to want to date you or court you or build a family with you? I don't want to build a family with a chick like that. Hell no. Let's move on to the next subject, man. This is crazy shit. Steve Harvey's a simp. Stop
It's
following
unbelievable.
simps. Stop following simps. Period. It's killing us as a country.
Beta.
Y'all niggas crazy, man. Seriously. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. We here, man. It's your boy Cash. We're not going nowhere. The website's up, cashmoneydreams.com. I mean, I'm listening to everybody messages the best way I can to respond. Our next show, we're going to have a special guest. And also, how can I say this? I'm going to respond to some of y'all messages. But let's get into this conversation real quick. Let's play the next video.
Here we go with the next video.
I have a question. My girlfriend makes $70,000 at her current job. She went to a job interview today. She calls me and tells me she got the job and she's going to be making $100,000 a year.
The only problem is her ex from 5 years ago is the boss of the company. I tell her it's gonna make me uncomfortable knowing that she's gonna be around him all day, every day. I tell her if she takes the job, I'm leaving because I know I'm not gonna be able to handle it. If she loves me and wants to stay with me, she's not gonna take the job and she's gonna go somewhere else. My question is, am I doing too much? Does that make me insecure? If you were her, what would you do?
Let me get in this shit real quick.
Yeah, this is
Not the cap.
And that's
a good
not capping.
it's a good question.
It is a good question. And then when it comes down to this, this is female nature. Female nature. Let this bitch play out. Shout out to all the women that's real out there. First of all, no, you're not wrong. I wouldn't go on social media and say these things because I don't have these issues. And I would never have these issues. So, excuse me. But let's just break this down. I was reading the comments, and I could tell you right now, 90% of women was talking crap about this man. They was calling him a big baby. They was talking about he's a loser. You just insecure. Let me tell you something, man. If you have rules when it comes to a relationship, you do not change them. And you don't let a woman break them. I don't care how good looking she is. Okay? You could be dating a top tier wife or woman, quality. She ain't got to be your real wife, but she could be a top tier. And she can basically say, I don't agree to this, and you need to walk away. She makes good money. How much money did he say she makes?
He said she's currently making $70K, but the new job is going to pay her $100K.
The problem is she's dealing with her ex, just like a friend. I recommend, and I tell all men, if you're going to get in a relationship with a woman, you must be in a position to control her Instagram, her social media, if she has it, especially if she has it for business, right? If she doesn't have it for business, you must tell her to delete it. Why are you still advertising yourself when you're no longer on the market? I don't care what you say. Instagram is a dating app. More people hook up on Instagram than any other platform, period. Especially celebrities slide in DMs every day. Why would you want to be on a platform that makes you almost identify as a hoe?
He belongs to the streets.
You don't have to be putting yourself out there no more because the advertisings are done. You have a man. The problem is men are not secure in a position because you're pussies. You're insecure. You don't know how to talk to a woman. You must tell a woman exactly how you feel and how you operate, and she doesn't accept it, you walk away. You don't have to accept it. And guess what? You already smashed. So it's a win for you. You already took the most valuable possession she has, and that's been between her legs, okay? Because women don't understand this, and it's not a shock to women, and it's not a shock to men. If women didn't have that special thing in between their legs, I would truly believe 99% of men would not deal with you.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's just a fact. I would tell this guy, hey, the moment she says, I'm taking this job, or the moment she has this conversation with you that says, do you think this is a good idea? You end that relationship and you never go back. Because a real woman wouldn't even have this conversation with you. She would have told that ex-boyfriend, that ex-husband, that ex-NBA player, that ex-lawyer, that ex-doctor, whatever XXX they are, I'm not interested. I'm secured in my position with my man. And she would have told you, I had a conversation with my ex and I told him no. And that would make a man give you even a higher check mark. But you women are greedy. Y'all are so quick for the money. I'm going to say this again. The value of money for a woman does not make a woman. It makes a man. The value for a woman is producing heirs and family. That's it. The greatest quality for a woman is a family. That's the biggest flex you can have. When you show your tree, and your family tree is huge of success. Okay? Those cars, those houses, them Birkin bags, Chanel bags don't matter. I buy women this shit. Women in my circle, I buy it. But let me tell you something. It's material. It means nothing. And they understand if they lose it, they're not going to care. Because they don't pick material over the motherfucking business. They don't pick material over the motherfucking relationship. They don't pick material or money or status over the family. What is wrong with you idiots? What is wrong with you people?
Stop it. Get some help.
Be secure in your position. Stop being a pussy. Walk away. If she doesn't want to listen, if she doesn't want to sit at the seat with you, some people sit in the back seat. Some of these men put these women up front in the passenger seat. That's the problem. Y'all get in relationships and you let the girls just sit right the side of you like she's motherfucking a princess or she a queen. Y'all women say y'all queens but don't have no fucking castles. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? How you a 10 but you on the street?
Denied.
How you a model but never been in Vogue? That's a Drake line. That's a Drake line. I had to take that. I had to say that because these women out here, I talk to models all the time. These bitches think they're specials. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Let me tell you something.
Bruh.
The value of a man wanting to fuck you is not the same of a man who wants to court you. You women need to understand that. Men who just want to have sex with you, calling you at 2, 3 in the morning, texting you.
What's up, bitch?
What's up? It's all about sex. They don't want you. You're not special. You are not fucking special.
Got him.
Okay? These free-ass dinners you doing, wasting your time, using men
Another one.
for your own advantage while you getting piped down by another motherfucking simp
He belongs to the
or a
streets.
scammer. Come on, man. Y'all models need to stop it. Y'all not fucking models. You're not.
Stop the cap.
If you got a body count past 50, your resume is done. You're not a model no more.
Denied.
We don't want you. The only thing you might as well go to porn. I'm telling you, the industry.
Belongs to the streets.
From what I'm hearing, they pay well. Okay.
I think there should be. I wish there was more context in that video, because how big of a coincidence is it, and what are the odds that this woman is getting a new job where her ex is the boss of it? Because most women in the comments that would call this man insecure are missing the point. The point is not, is it okay for her to make more money or less money?
not.
The point is, what are the odds and how big is this coincidence that her ex is the boss of it that hired her? That means there's something going on outside of the job and the income part that is a problem.
Women-
not the money being more or less.
Women need to understand, just like men need to understand, it's the respect level. You're not gonna be.
She's
being-
obviously still talking to the man.
Of course.
Because what a coincidence. Your ex is the boss of this this job where you're making
All
more.
men. let me
How
tell
does
you
that
something.
happen?
If you did, let me tell you something, gentlemen.
Bruh.
Okay. If you're dating a woman and she's still talking to her ex, or she talking to a guy who she consider a best friend, you're an idiot. And if you entertaining a woman where you going out on dates, I don't care if you're paying for the fucking movie. You getting her nails done, you're buying her things, and she's still entertaining
You stupid.
a man of any type. You're stupid. What's wrong with you? You have the power. I don't understand how men don't see this. You have the power. She likes you. She wants to be with you. She gave you her body. So you must have some type of source or power or resource for her to just give up the pussy. Now, some women just give it up easily.
He belongs to the streets.
And you know what type of women are those? 304s. And those are the women you sleep with, but you don't take serious.
What's up, bitch?
What's good? You don't take her seriously. I'm just being honest. But then there's that one girl you know who don't get around. She don't go outside much. She's not in the nightclubs. She's not following social media. She don't even have a fucking Instagram. She has a TikTok, but she has no post of herself. She just watches it. She dressed simple. She doesn't care for material things. She's probably fucked 4 or 5 guys in her life, and she's 26. And she's good. She means well. That's the girl you court. That's the girl you put in a position of power. Right? But men are dogs. We like hoes. And that's the unfortunate thing. The problem is most men, from what it seemed like from analytics, fall in love with hoes. They like women who have experienced a lifestyle, but they think they can control that woman. They think they can change that woman and
You
make her a
stupid.
wife. You're not ever going to make her a wife. Learn from Steve Harvey. Please. Learn from this. Learn from Will Smith. You have to. And I love Will, and it hurts that I can't follow this man no more. But it is what it is. This is the world we live in. The world has changed. Dating has changed. Okay? It's not about attacking women. It's not about attacking men. It's about us being on a platform where we're telling people high body counts for women should not be acceptable. Broke men, men with no ambition should not be acceptable on both sides. But you can't be out here where a woman makes $100,000 a year. I'm not mad if you make $100,000 a year. I'm not mad if you make $1 million a year. But you're not going to be getting $1 million off your ex or $1 million off someone you used to pipe down with. It's disrespectful. Men have fucking security. Have pride for yourself. If you're dating a woman who has social media and she constantly putting shit out that's disrespectful to you, you must walk away from that relationship. She don't respect you. She doesn't respect you. She just don't. Because if a woman if she really respects you, she wouldn't do that. She'll look at you as, I have to keep this guy. I can't lose him. I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I secure this bag with this man. just like Gucci Mane wife did. You women need to look at Gucci Mane wife. You women need to look at LeBron James wife. These women are exactly how you should be when you get into a relationship with a man. Not all men are going to be able to be controlled, period. They're not. You're not taking a high top tier man who makes millions of dollars a year and telling him what the fuck to do. But if you're patient and you let him get his wholeness out and you watch him and you see his weak points and you help him elevate in them weak points, you're going to make a lot of money. Because the richer he is, the bigger the kingdom. The bigger the kingdom, the happier you are. Somehow, some women in these comments saying, I'd rather date a man in a wheelchair than date a guy like that. Go ahead.
Bruh.
Enjoy it.
You stupid.
Go date the biggest simps. Go ahead. We don't care. But we know that analytics don't lie. You break up within 5-7 years. The divorce rate's so high. And then you move on to the next guy. How many bodies does it take for you to stop being delusional? 50 bodies? 200 bodies? Some girls said 1,000 bodies. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You fucked 1,000 men. You fucked 1,000 men. There's a basketball player who holds up a sign. What's his name?
Basketball player.
Yes, he holds up a sign of his achievement. I think he scored 100 points.
Oh, Will Chamberlain.
Okay.
Yeah, he had the 100. When he scored 100, he had a board that said 100.
You women are looking like your number is being broadcast and you're happy about it.
He belongs to the streets.
It's just a sad moment to be in 2023. It just is, man. Dating markets suck for both sides. This is why I tell men, just be secure, build yourself, and trust me, the options will come. Trust me, bro, it will come. Stop dealing with 304s. Stop letting this fuckery be accepted. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good women out here. They don't act like that. Stop looking towards Instagram or Hinge. Fuck Hinge. It's horrible. You motherfuckers truly think you're going to find your husband to be on a dating app? You motherfuckers don't even know how to talk. Y'all don't even know how to sit in the same room without being on your iPhone.
Bruh.
When I sit down with a woman, she can't have her phone out. Cut that shit off. That's my first rule.
Denied.
And if I'm really into her, she going to delete her Instagram. If she want to deal with me, why are you advertising yourself? Unless you making money, right? Because man can be your best manager. This is why Cardi B's successful. Sometimes
Coronavirus.
your man,
Coronavirus.
your boyfriend, your husband can be your best cheerleader. And I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Women need men, men need women. But we all have to be on the same platform. We have no choice. But to sit here and keep pushing the narrative that's negative is just stupid. Listen, men, be insecure in your position towards how you want it. Not insecure. Be secure in your position. Not insecure. And if a woman calls you gay or insecure, ignore her. She just mad. She's
it's
upset.
a trick. It's a trick.
She's just upset.
She's trying to trick you into feeling guilty for what you're saying.
She's just upset.
So you can go along with her shit show.
She just mad and upset because it's real. She's upset because in reality, she's mad because she fucked 20 men and she can't ever get them back. Ever. She fucked 15 men and she can't ever get her body count back. She can't. She has to lie in the relationship. This is why you must put a woman on a lie detector test. You must motherfucking figure a woman out financially. You must know who her friends is. You must vet a woman so clearly. Look at her Instagram. If she got her first 20 pictures of her being a slut, treat her as a slut.
Belongs to the streets.
Okay? If she out here showing her ass and shit on TikTok, treat her exactly how she motherfucking acts. These women truly think they should be courted because you're special. Nah, you're not special. Let's get into the next video.
Yeah, moving on. Let's get to our last video of the show.
Oh, yeah, we're going to play a video. I'm going to end this fucking podcast show with a crazy video, but let's go, man.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
My wife passed away and left me with 2 children, but I just found out through DNA that they are not my children. I am 36 years old. Please advise me what y'all think he should do. So there's
Call
a guy.
Dago.
Huh?
Call grandma.
Fuck that. Call grandma.
Denied.
So basically, this is the what we were talking about earlier, DNA paternity test. He's not the father.
Sad day in America, bro.
And
but it's unfortunate.
It's something that happens often
Very
every day
often.
in America.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. What should he do? I mean, it's really too late to do what you should have done right now.
I'm going to be judged by what I say. And unfortunately, we live in a world today where if you say things, you can be assassinated by words and your meaning of life.
Bruh.
It's unfortunate. To be a man in this country is very hard. I don't care what anybody says. Okay? But he should give them kids up for adoption and he should run away. Unless he raised them children when they was babies and they're like 10, 12 years old. But
that's what I'm saying. That's why it's too late. He should have got that test done during the pregnancy.
But it's not your responsibility.
Not at 18.
You can't be judged because a woman lied to you. She played you. And she dies.
You stupid.
And then you find out DNA, these kids are not yours. How bad do you think this man is hurt? It's fucked up. These women out here giving up their bodies to all these men. All this treasure is just being tossed around like these fucking pirates. They're pirates. Robbing each other, leprechauns, all of them. Sitting there having brunch on Sunday. They're scheming how they can get to the richer guy and fuck the promoter. They either want to fuck the rapper, the athlete. They're looking for the best options, and they make bad decisions on every man they sleep with. And then they find the guy who's actually nice and kind, and they just like, you know what? I don't want to be a hoe no more. Let me talk to this guy. And they start sleeping with this guy while they still sleeping with the other men, and then they get pregnant. And then they're like, fuck. These other guys are not going to want them. I know NBA players, NFL players who don't even want to claim the women they fucked. Why you want to claim a motherfucker porn star? Why? Why would you want to claim a woman who slept with 100 men? Why?
He belongs to the streets.
That is insecure. I'm looking at the camera. That's insecure. If you fuck with a woman and you wife her and she got 100 bodies, you insecure. And then you shit on men that have position and who don't want to take that fuckery.
You stupid.
Bruh.
Wake the hell up. I would tell that woman or any woman, if the kid's not mine, I'm not going to be here. If the kid's not mine, you can catch me on the island.
Emotional, damn it.
If the kid's not mine, I will never talk to you again. If the kid's not mine, DNA, it's a fuck you. And I say that smiley, and I smile and be happy because you just saved me a bullet. You men are literally walking up to your death by sleeping with the wrong women. You're courting hoes. And you thinking you can turn them into housewives. I don't care if she's worth $100 million. I don't care if she works $50 million. It is not the same.
They're not man enough to walk away and find something better. They're not man enough to walk away, period.
And to that idiot that said Tom Brady took the L, you're a dummy. Let me explain something. I don't care if Tom Brady's ex-wife was a billionaire. She does not get the same tier of men that he gets when it comes to the quality of women. It's just the way it is. She's dating a trainer that makes 1 billion times less than she does. He might can take her out to Olive Garden. He might can take her out to a nice steak restaurant, but he can't take her to Monaco for a week. It's $20,000 a day. He can't afford it.
Bruh.
That's the problem.
Well, according to this moron, it's okay because she's going to be the one paying. She has all the money. That's
Let me
fine.
explain something to the man right now. It's just the way the world is. Is all women like this? No. But a high tier number is. If you're dating a woman and you make way less than she does, and she takes care of all of the problems in the relationship, she also suck your dick. She give you her body. She pays the bills. You're going to lose her. I'm sorry. Eventually, she's going to hate you. And she's going to look at you because she see men up here. She's looking up. Look at the cameras. She see men here. You see my hands? All she's seeing is high-tier men. And you down here, you the janitor. Why would she want you? She's attracted to you. Yes, she's attracted to you. She likes you. But she don't want to fuck with you because every moment that she realized she's with a loser, it takes that love away. It's just the way it is.
Emotional, damn
It's
it.
unfortunate.
Just to sum it up for this idiot in the comments on Instagram, the reason why she took the L is because it's harder for her to replace Tom Brady with someone that's the same status or a higher status. If you're going to go to somebody else, you better be higher, right? If you go and upgrade your cell phone every year, it's a better cell phone than the last one. You go to upgrade your car, you trade in your car, you get a better one, right? You don't keep downgrading everything you do in your life. That's the reason why it's a downgrade, idiot. If you don't understand that, you're a lost cause.
Stupid.
Go back to the rock you came from and live under there at your mom's basement.
And the bigger issue is this. Even if she goes out and find a guy that's high top tier, he could be $100 millionaire. Why would he give up his options for her? She's 40-some years old.
You stupid.
Her next 20 years, if she lucky, for life, is the next 20 years. After that, she's wrinkled, she's barely moving, and she's living off some type of wealth of security to keep her health up top tier. You people act like we live a long time, because we don't. 80 years old for a man, or is it 65 and 80 years for a woman? Something like that in America. It's horrible to be an American. Our government has screwed us. They have fucked us. They have taken everything that it was to be an American. And we're fighting each other, and we look like idiots. We don't even know what's the high top tier. People used to court each other and be all about family. Now your brother kills you.
Bruh.
Your mother stabs you in your back.
Bruh.
Your little sister don't want to pay her loans. Or she a stripper, and she still don't pay her bills. Driving off in a Kia or a Honda or a Toyota. But she makes $100,000 a year. She makes $100,000 a year, but she can't pay her bills. Her cars keep getting repossessed. And she has 3 to 4 baby daddies. You women at 23, 24, you got 3 kids and no fucking husband. What the fuck is going on in America?
But what about the women in the comments that say, well, there's men that have 4 or 5 baby mamas too, and they're not married. What's wrong with those men?
Listen, that's your fault. Any woman that get pregnant by a man that has multiple children and he's not taking care of and being a father, that's your fault. You are the gateway to sex. I'm sorry, it's not fair. Life ain't fair. It's not fair that you got to have the baby and go through all that pain. Some of you women have babies and it mess up all down here. You get stretch marks. Your stomach look like beef. I understand it's fucked up. It is. But it's not fair. Life is not fair. Biologically, you became a woman. I became a man. That's it. And you have to understand, you are in control of who you have sex with, just like you are in control of how you raise your children. But you must need a man. But if you sitting around just having sex with men who don't give 2 shits about you, you women are literally fucking men who don't care about you. Do you know? You know that, right? They don't care. They don't care. They come in at 2 a.m. fucking you and they don't care about you. Men get mad because I say this. They don't care about you. You're not special. They only sleeping with you. Their actions prove it. But some men have high power. They top tier. And you have to chase them because you don't want to be broke forever. You women have made your wealth, Instagram models, TikTok models, off men. Security. But then you sit here and say, I did it myself. Shut the fuck up. Is it some women who can do it themselves? Yes. But majority of women, they get their name, their power, their wealth through a man. And then other women see that and they try to take advantage of it. The problem is our men are leprechauns too. They're very deceiving. They can tell you things and make you believe it. They're Houdinis. They lie a lot. Men have to lie just to get what they want. There's only a small tier of men. They're called high-value men. And most high-value men don't have to lie. If I'm pulling up in a Lamborghini, why the fuck do I got to lie to you? I'm driving something you can never afford. Your dad couldn't get it. Your mama couldn't get it. Your grandparents couldn't get it. Why the hell am I got to lie to you? This is how I operate. You either get with the program or you don't. And some women get with the program, and majority of women don't because they think they're special. They see a guy drive one car, the next guy who has the car, he's renting it, but he's a simp. He's trying to get to the level that I'm at.
Beta bear.
But he has to simp the whole way. They say fake it till you make it. So he's faking it, and there's a percent. 1% fake it till they make it, and they make it happen. But the rest of the rate is failure. The high rate of failure rate is high. And this is why these women get knocked up. I mean, they get knocked up by the high failure rate of men who try to compete and they lose. They lose, and you get the loser. And now you mad. You upset. You upset because you got the loser. You guys are living in a delusional world. Literally, a delusional world. The mindset. You're dreaming of bullshit that's never going to happen. You're not special. Men are not special. We're not special. We have to build our uniqueness. We have to build ourselves. Just like Julius Caesar. Go look at every major name. If it's a dictator, if it's a president, if it's a government assistant, if it's an athlete, if it's Michael Jordan, all of them had to build themselves. They was never special when they came out. We live in a society where, hey, you want equal rights? You got to do it too. You can't sit here and think, I'm special, I make $50K a year, I'm a woman, and I should be courted everywhere I go, but I bring headache, no peace of mind, and I sleep around with a whole bunch of men. And then when you're 30, you got 3-4 kids, and these kids are like 10 years old, you want some other idiot to take care of them. It's never going to happen. And if the men who do this, like Stephen Harvey say do it, you dudes are idiots. This is why your life ain't happy and your girl going on Tulum trips when she can escape and get away from you and having sex with multiple men, then coming back home. Bro, the shit I see in Vegas and Miami, I do events all over, okay? The shit I see in Miami and motherfucking Las Vegas is the fucking against all religion. These women or these men are evil. They're fucking demons.
Emotional, damn it.
It's just a fact. Your girl want to go to Miami with her girls, she's getting piped. You can't compete with some guys in Miami, bro. I'm just telling you, you're going to lose. You got niggas out there 25 pulling up in Bugattis, okay? $100,000 in one day spending does not hurt their pocket. It takes you, what, a month to make $4,000? And you going to compete with a guy who can blow $100,000 in one day? Get the fuck out of here. That's a different world your girl's never seen. She's never seen that, and she's going to take advantage of it. But like I said, we're about to wind down this show. You guys need to like and subscribe, follow us on every platform. The website is up. The website's up. We got a lot of things coming up. We're still working on sponsorships. Anybody send us emails. I'm like I said, we have a special guest coming up next week. Another thing too is what I was gonna say. I see you guys' comments. I do. I see y'all messages. I try to respond. Ramin, you try to respond. It's just we're building a business, right? We're building a media company. We're building an entertainment company. We're building a record company. It takes a lot of time to do this shit. So like and subscribe. Show us love. Follow us. Go to the website. Check our events out. It's on the blog. You can go through all that. It's your boy Cash Money Dream Podcast. We're not going nowhere. We here, man. We here to stay. Thank you. I'll check you guys out. I'm going to play this video because I think America needs to see where our future is heading. You guys stay tuned and watch this video, and I'll get back to you guys in a couple of days. It's your boy Cash Money Dream Podcast. We here. We're not going nowhere. Shout out.
My booty hole brown, my coochie pink. I ain't never heard that my coochie stink. My cum clear, yo cum green. I'm throwing ass, I'm making the scene. Sex, ratchet hoe, but I feel like Kim Kardashian. My pussy good, that's why a bitch stay pregnant. I swallow nut, I really feel like an elephant. Tell Joe Biden I wanna suck on the president.
Whoa.
Real niggas love ratchet bitches. Y'all ain't killing my man, so I went and bought them switches.
Whoa.
Y'all smell that? Smell like sewer water to me.
Woo-wee. Thank you for watching the Cash Money Dreams Podcast. Like and subscribe. Follow us on every platform. Stay tuned. Every week we drop in a new episode. It's your boy Cash, man.